iron or by the introduction of iron. Whereas in the late Stone Age period, there were no states that were formed. The people, they lived as a community or as a group. Are we together? So according to Jane Beach, the introduction of iron have led to the origin or to the construction of Great Zimbabwe. And the blacksmith was a form of economic specialization which was taking place at these societies. Whereas in the late Stone Age, the late Stone Age period, it was a period whereby the Stone Age was about to end. The late Stone Age, for example, during the time of the Khoisan, altogether. Then Iron Age, it is a period whereby iron was being introduced. So we are trikutsvaga difference between my periods ekuti ma stones akupera unoshandiswa tauda kutanga unointroduce kushandiswa kwe-iron. Saka panapa in their political societies, the difference is that during the Iron Age societies, there was the introduction of the formation of states, for example, Mapungubwe and Great Zimbabwe. These are the fundamental states that were introduced by the coming of iron or by the introduction of iron. Whereas in the late Stone Age period, there were no states that were formed. The people, they lived in a form a new state. Whereas the late Stone Age, they were given decisions on when to move and how to move by their community leaders. Furthermore, economically, both these societies, they practice hunting to supplement their diet. Both of them, they gather my fruits and my vegetables.
So as we are preparing for our November exams, this is one of the fundamental video which teaches you how to compare early Iron Age societies and late Stone Age societies. Enjoy.
I welcome you all, guys. It's your intellect once again. In this segment, before you have watched this video, you must know the location of the intellect. So guys, many people, they wonder where they can find me. Guys, you can find me in Unit O, in Chitungwiza. Those are the numbers on my screen and those are the subjects in which I offer. So mukauya kuchitungwiza Unit O padhuze nepataita or just close to Seke 5 High School. Mukangobata number dzirapo munondiwana. Those who want to join, certain people, they think that maybe I only teach online lessons. No, I teach both online and physical lessons. So for more evaluations, you contact the number on the screen. Thank you for your support, YouTubers. Thank you for your support, TikTokers, and also those who are on Instagram and those who are on Facebook. Keep on supporting your intellect. Shalom. Watch the next video and enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. The lifestyles, the lifestyles of the late Stone Age and the Iron Age societies of Zimbabwe. So this question demands candidates. The question demands candidates to give or to explore the differences between late Stone Age period and Iron Age period. That's comparing them. The question demands candidates to explore the difference between late Stone Age period and Iron Age period. Late Stone Age period and Iron Age period. However, good candidates cannot forget to evaluate the similarities of the lifestyles in these societies. The similarities of the lives and the lifestyles of these societies. Right, so when you are talking about the lifestyle, we start with evaluating the political lifestyle, economic lifestyle, and the social lifestyle. What is the political arena? Social life, economic life, So in this case, we are revealing the difference. So when you are explaining your point, make sure there's a clear difference. Explain. For example, you say politically, the late stone, what I started down there, late stone age period, it was a period whereby the stone age was about to end. The late stone age, for example, during the time of the Khoisan, altogether. Then iron age, it is a period whereby iron was being introduced. So we are trikutsvaga difference between periods ekuti stones akupera unoshandiswa tauda kutanga unointroducwa kushandiswa kwe-iron. Saka panapa in their political societies, the difference is that during the Iron Age societies, there was the introduction of the formation of states, for example, Mapungubwe and Great Zimbabwe. These are the fundamental states that were introduced by the coming of iron or by the introduction of iron. Whereas in the late Stone Age period, there were no states that were formed. The people, they lived as a community or as a group. Are we together? So according to Jane Beach, the introduction of iron have led to the origin or to the construction of Great Zimbabwe. Watopa difference. Very clear. Furthermore, there was the introduction of kingship or the introduction of kings due to the accumulation of iron. For example, the Great Zimbabwe, the king was known as Chibata Matose, who ruled the entire state with the help of advisory council and whatsoever. But in the late Stone Age period, elders of this, so there were elders who give decision making, not kings. Furthermore, there was the introduction of the army which used the iron tools to defend the state from external enemies. But however, but unfortunately in the late Stone Age period, tribute payment was paid in the Iron Age period as a sign of loyalty and respect to the king. Whereas in the late Stone Age, there was no payment of the tribute. People, they lived harmoniously together. Moving on to the economic aspect, during the Iron Age period, pastoralism was introduced. For example, according to P. Galleg, the cattle rearing system have led to the construction and to the formation of Great Zimbabwe as a state, whereas during the late Stone Age, pastoralism was not practiced. They are much more focused in domestication of animals for their survival as a form of wealth. Furthermore, there was the growing of crops such as millet, sorghum, and rapoko in order to sustain their family. For example, the Great Zimbabwe, it is said that up to the end of the 12th century, the population has grown to 10,000 inhabitants. So to sustain such a population, there was a need for food production. Whereas in the late Stone Age period, people, they lived purely on the grounds of hunting and gathering. Furthermore, the Iron Age societies, they practice international trade. For example, the Great Zimbabwe and Mapungubwe and whatsoever, they were practicing trade with the Swahili traders in order to obtain cloth and salt. Whereas in the late Stone Age period, they only focused on barter trade among themselves. Furthermore, there was the introduction of blacksmithing, where iron was transformed into tools by the Iron Age society. And the blacksmith was a form of economic specialization which was taking place at these societies. Whereas in the late Stone Age, they were transformed stones into tools. Furthermore, there was the weaving of baskets which were used for other uses. Whereas late Stone Age, use of my baskets, rather they used ostrich egg cells. Socially, the Iron Age societies, they have permanent homes, whereas in the late Stone Age, individuals, they live in caves and they had no permanent homes. Furthermore, in the social consensus of the Iron Age societies, they were now having clans according to their totems. For example, at Great Zimbabwe, it is known that it was much more focused on people of the Ungwe totem, whereas in the Iron Age, so the later Stone Age societies, there was the issue of having totemism and whatsoever. Furthermore, the society was patrilineal in the Iron Age society, whereby male members had much more dominance than females, as compared to Uchingo explained. However, despite that, politically, economically, and socially, there are differences between these two societies. One cannot forget to bring about their similarities. Furthermore, in terms of their political issues, there were leaders who make decisions when to move, how to move, and whatsoever. For example, it is said that Nyatsimba Mutoti had moved with a large military force from Great Zimbabwe to Dande area to form a new state, whereas the late Stone Age, they were given decisions on when to move and how to move by their community leaders. Furthermore, economically, both these societies, they practice hunting to supplement their diet. Both of them, they gather fruits and vegetables. And both of them, they domesticate animals. For example, domestication. Craftsmanship was done both. They did craftsmanship making stone tools, whiter craftsmanship making iron tools. But this similarity was craftsmanship. Furthermore, in terms of social issues, these individuals, they practice religion. They worship the god Kagen, whereas the Iron Age individual, they especially the Bando, they introduced the Mwari cult. For example, the Mwari cult originated in Great Zimbabwe. And to explain that. So this is where the demands of the question. For more evaluation and emphasis, but my question akapusa anongoda kuti munhu ungoziva kuti zvinhu zvine politics, zvinhu zvine economic, zvinhu zvine social, zvona tsojeka kuti papi nepapi.